2025, the world is witnessing record-breaking temperatures across continents. From the scorching deserts of Africa to the melting ice of the Arctic, the signs are everywhere. Wildfires rage in Australia and California, while floods devastate parts of Asia and Europe. These extreme events are no longer rare, they are becoming the new normal. As we begin this journey, let's explore how these dramatic changes are reshaping our planet and why understanding global warming is more urgent than ever. Global warming refers to the long-term rise in Earth's average surface temperature, primarily due to human activities like burning fossil fuels and deforestation. These actions release greenhouse gases, such as carbon dioxide, which trap heat in the atmosphere. This process intensifies the natural greenhouse effect, causing the planet to warm at an unprecedented rate. Understanding this basic concept is crucial as we examine the data and impacts shaping our world in 2025. Let's look at the numbers. In 2025, Earth's average temperature has risen by over 1.5 degrees C compared to pre-industrial levels. Carbon dioxide concentrations have reached record highs, surpassing 425 parts per million. Sea levels continue to rise, threatening coastal cities worldwide. These statistics are not just numbers, they represent real changes affecting millions of lives. By examining this data, we can better grasp the scale and urgency of the global warming crisis. Extreme weather is now a defining feature of our climate. In 2025, we see more frequent and intense heat waves, wildfires, hurricanes, and floods. These events disrupt communities, destroy homes, and threaten lives. For example, Europe faced its hottest summer on record, while South Asia endured devastating monsoon floods. These patterns highlight the urgent need to adapt and respond to our changing climate. Glaciers are melting at alarming rates, especially in Greenland and Antarctica. This melting contributes directly to rising sea levels, which threaten low-lying cities and island nations. Coastal erosion, saltwater intrusion, and increased flooding are becoming everyday challenges for millions. The loss of glaciers also means less fresh water for people and wildlife, making this one of the most visible and urgent impacts of global warming. Global warming is putting our food supply at risk. Droughts, floods, and shifting weather patterns disrupt agriculture, leading to lower crop yields and higher food prices. In Africa and Asia, farmers struggle to adapt to unpredictable seasons. Even in developed countries, extreme weather can wipe out entire harvests. Ensuring food security in a warming world is a challenge that affects everyone, from rural communities to global markets. Water scarcity is becoming more severe as global warming accelerates. Glaciers and snowpacks that supply rivers are shrinking while droughts last longer and hit harder. In 2025, cities from Cape Town to Los Angeles face water shortages. Rural areas struggle with dry wells and failed crops. Access to clean water is now a major concern for billions, highlighting the urgent need for sustainable water management. Rapid pace of global warming is causing widespread loss of biodiversity. Many species struggle to adapt to changing temperatures and habitats. Coral reefs are bleaching, forests are burning, and animal populations are declining. This loss affects not only wildlife but also the ecosystems that support human life. Protecting biodiversity is essential for a healthy, resilient planet. Asia, home to more than half the world's population, is experiencing severe impacts. Heat waves in India and China are breaking records, while monsoon patterns become unpredictable. Floods and droughts threaten food and water supplies, and rising sea levels endanger coastal megacities like Mumbai and Shanghai. The region's vulnerability underscores the need for urgent adaptation and mitigation strategies. Africa faces a double threat: prolonged droughts in the Sahel and Horn of Africa and devastating floods in other regions. These extremes disrupt agriculture, displace communities, and strain resources. Many countries are working to build resilience, but the challenges are immense. Africa's experience highlights the global nature of the climate crisis and the need for international cooperation. Europe is not immune to global warming. In 2025, the continent faces record-breaking heat waves, wildfires in the Mediterranean, and catastrophic floods in Central Europe. These events strain infrastructure and public health systems. European countries are investing in renewable energy and adaptation, but the pace of change must accelerate to keep up with the growing risks. North and South America are experiencing more frequent wildfires, hurricanes, and droughts. The western United States faces devastating fires, while the Caribbean and Gulf Coast brace for stronger storms. In South America, the Amazon rainforest continues to suffer from deforestation and drought. These challenges demand coordinated action across borders and sectors. Arctic and Antarctic are warming faster than anywhere else. Sea ice is disappearing, glaciers are retreating, and permafrost is thawing. These changes not only threaten polar wildlife but also have global consequences, such as rising sea levels and altered weather patterns. The polar regions are a stark reminder of how quickly our planet is changing. Many scientists warn that 2025 could be a tipping point for the planet. If global temperatures continue to rise, we risk triggering irreversible changes such as massive ice sheet loss or ecosystem collapse. This year is a wake-up call for governments, businesses, and individuals to act decisively. The choices we make now will shape the future for generations. Around the world, countries are stepping up climate action. International agreements like the COP summit set ambitious targets for reducing emissions. Renewable energy is growing rapidly, and more cities are investing in green infrastructure. While progress is being made, much more needs to be done. Everyone has a role to play, from policymakers to everyday citizens. Every individual can make a difference. Simple steps like reducing energy use, supporting renewable energy, and making sustainable choices in food and transport all add up. Educating others and advocating for strong climate policies are also powerful actions. By working together, we can slow global warming and protect our planet for future generations. As we reach the end of our journey, one question remains: is the planet still reversible, or have we crossed the point of no return? While the challenges are immense, hope remains if we act now. Science, innovation, and collective action can still make a difference. The future is in our hands. Let's choose a path that leads to a safer, more sustainable world.